Good evening, YouTube family. All right, taking a look at the markets, we took out the highs in the Nasdaq. We're at all-time highs in the Nasdaq, so it's been a pretty awesome run for the past couple years. You can see that we've got some slop here. This was kind of wide and whippy. It's been for a while. You can see we can't, a nice uptrend right there, and then we've got this, but it did stabilize. We had kind of a cup with the handle pattern here. It took off, came back and hit the 50. That's where institutional support's going to come in and blast off and made some new highs. All stocks were looking good today. We had some predictions last night. We said Amazon looked good for a buy. Amazon is up a total of 41 points today. So if you took Amazon at our call yesterday, you were able to profit a good chunk of that. We did gap up about from 1753-ish to about 1768-ish. But from 1768 to 1790, that was all points you could have captured this morning. Look at this. Even on a 5-minute chart, we never closed below the 8-period moving average. That's just a strong trend all day. Any pullback in that is buyable. Yesterday, we also called MasterCard. MasterCard was up about $5 today. And we called Netflix. Netflix was down $5 today, and that is because UBS come in and they downgraded the stock, as you can see right there, before the open this morning. So Netflix got a little bit of a downgrade, and people panicked a little bit, and they sold off. But for a sell-off in Netflix to only be $5, it's still showing major strength in there. I think a lot of funds are going to use any weakness in this to pick it up and buy it. You can see we moved down on this 15-minute chart in the morning as people were scared, and then we got a stability, and I think actually we could go higher, but we'll just have to see tomorrow. We'll wait and see what it does, and we'll play it then. Let's take a look at some new picks. So for tomorrow, this is making ABMD is making a really nice rounding pattern. It's got a back and fill, maybe just a little bit more, but watch this to kind of just grind higher. As it starts to grind higher, you could pick it up at any RBTO, and that's that one. But that looks good to go higher, and I think we could retest those highs. We're at 414 right now. It looks like we could get back up to about 450 and even possibly take out that high if the market stays strong. And if we do, we could be going all the way to about 466, which would be about a 50-point move in ABMD. Adobe. A lot of people know Adobe. That looks higher. It made a nice move today. It looks like it wants to get some new highs in there. We've retraced a lot of this already, and we're at we've already blown through the 786, which means we could get to the 1272 extension, which is at 264, and we're at 254 right now. So there's a possible 10 points in Adobe. How do you play it? If we take out the high tomorrow, which the high of today was 255.05. So if we hit 255.10, let's say by a nickel, you can go in with the stop underneath the low at 249.30. And then hold on for the 1272 extension. All right, so that's how you play Adobe. ABMD is not just ready just yet, but you need to put that on a watch list because it's going to take off. It should take off pretty soon. Here's a low price stock, Tall, and if it takes out the high of this tomorrow at 39, let's say 39.50, if we get above that, that is a buy. All right, so there's your 2 free picks, Tall and Adobe with ABMD. Definitely put that on a watch list. I'll be watching that, tell you what I see, when to enter, when I'm getting in, and your entry and your stop and your target. Okay, so that's about it for today. You got those 3. Anybody who took our picks from last night did very well today, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, bye bye.